Hey my friend, this is rutecky, and in this video I'm going to give you my review of a brand new software called Autonars. Now before we continue on, you're probably going to be hearing some background noise in my office as I'm doing this video. That's because I have a fan going in the office. Right now this time of year in Arizona it gets very hot. I always want to have a fan going in my office to keep things cool. But the more and more you hear this fan going in the background, the more and more that's going to allow you to focus and concentrate on this review. Okay, so Autonars is a brand new software that's going to allow you to create evergreen webinars, evergreen automated webinars with the look and feel of a live webinar, but without you actually having to be there, which is pretty cool. Now, this product is being made available by two of the top affiliates and product creators in the internet marketing industry, rutecky and Mike Thomas, who is also known as Mike from Maine in the industry. Now, these guys always put out high-quality products, and they typically launch products in a very short 3 to 4 day launch. Now, Autonars is being launched on June 15th, 2017 at 10 a.m. Eastern. And the launch is going until midnight on June 17th, 2017. Now, typically, when Brett and Mike launch a product and the launch period ends, typically one or two things will happen. Number one, the product will be taken off the market completely, where you'll never be able to get it ever again. Or, number two, if the product remains on the market, the price increases dramatically. In fact, it sometimes will go 2, even 3 times what the original price was. So, to get this at the best possible price, you want to, number one, bookmark this page, and then at 10 a.m. Eastern on June 15th, 2017, you want to come back here and you want to click on the link on this page to grab your copy of Autonars to get it at the best possible price. I'm also going to be adding some high quality bonuses for you just as my thank you for purchasing Autonars via my link on this page. Okay, so I'm going to go into the back office, give you an overview of how things work. Now, this is not going to be a tutorial. I'm not going to be doing a training on how to use Autonars. There's plenty of tutorials in the back office on how to use this product. I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of the back office and show you how things work. So once you log in, you come to the home page. Now, right here, I have the beta testers welcome video. That's because I'm one of the beta testers. You will most likely see a members welcome video when the product launches, so you won't see this. The first thing you want to do is once you log in, you want to first go to the tutorials. And then you want to make sure you watch all of the tutorial videos to learn how everything works. Okay? Brett does a great job giving detailed training on how to get everything working and running and going properly. Okay. Once you've done that, go back to the Webinars tab. Okay? And this is where you're going to be creating your webinars. Now, I already have 2 that I'm working on. I'm going to go ahead and actually delete this one here. And if you want to create a new webinar, click on Create New. And then I'm going to call this Webinar Test. Click on Create. Now, when you're ready to work on a webinar, you click on Edit Webinar. You can also get your webinar links here. You can actually copy a webinar here, or you can delete the webinar. So let's click on Edit Webinar. And again, I'm going to give you a quick rundown. I'm not going to do a training on how things work. Here is where you set up your sign-up form, your registration page for the webinar. Enter in your headline information. You can change your background color and the background texture. You can add in a video here. What you would do is enter in the unique video ID off the YouTube URL and put that in here. there's training on how to do that in the actual tutorial section. You can have autoplay if you want to, and enter a tracking code here, say Google Analytics or whatever tracking system you're using. And then once you get this all set up, click on Continue. Next is going to show you, this is going to be the main webinar page where the actual webinar is playing. Now remember, when someone goes to this page, it's going to look to them as if it's a live webinar. Okay? But for you, what it is, you're actually going to record a video, upload it to YouTube, and then you're going to take that video code and put it in right here. And that's going to be your actual video, webinar video. And again, it's going to look to your attendee as if it's an actual live webinar. You can enter in a redirect URL and call to action button here. This would be the product or whatever it is you're promoting on the webinar. Maybe it's an affiliate product, so you'll put your affiliate link in there. Maybe it's your own product, or maybe it's the sign-up page for your business opportunity. Whatever it is, enter that in here. Okay. Video end redirect, what that is going to be most likely be the same as this redirect URL. It's whatever you're promoting on the webinar. You want to send your attendee to something after the webinar is over with. It's going to take them directly to that link, whatever that is. Your affiliate product, your own product, your business opportunity sign-up page, maybe a squeeze page, whatever you want it to be. Now here is where it gets pretty ingenious. Say someone's on a webinar and they have a question. Well, if you're not there watching the webinar, how are they going to get the answer? Well, this is how they're going to get the answer. What you do is you put in your email address right here. Now what I do, and what Brett suggests you do, is you put in your Gmail address. Now I have an Android phone, and I have my Gmail on there. And what I do is I put my Gmail address in here. And what's going to happen is, when a person has a question, the system is going to send you an email, so you can actually answer the question via your email. But there's a little more detail on that here. First of all, let's go to Smart Question Filtering. Okay, what that is, that's going to filter any short, maybe 1 or 2 word comments where people are just interacting with the webinar, maybe they're saying yes, no, whatever it is. It won't send you those emails. If they have an actual question, where it's more than a few words, it'll email you that question or that comment so you can respond to it. Now you can have 1 or 2 types of answers. You can have an email answer or a live answer. Now live answer, what that will do is that will send you let's say your attendee has a question. Let's say they ask you, okay, whatever the question is, they're asking you a question, and the system will send you an email. You respond to that question via your email. When you have live answer suggested, it's going to put the answer right on the webinar for your attendee to see. Okay? And it will happen within a few seconds after they actually send you the question. Now, this is great when you're awake and you can answer your emails immediately. Okay? However, let's say you have an attendee that's on the other side of the world, and while they're awake watching your webinar, which remember, these webinars will be available 24/7, 365 for people to see. Maybe you're asleep during that time, and you don't want to leave the question unanswered, because then it looks as if you're ignoring your attendee. So what you can do is this. You can select email answer, and what that will do is that will send your answer when you wake up. You can see the question in your Gmail or whatever email you're using, and that you can actually answer the question, and that will actually email the answer to your attendee. Okay, and then once you wake up and you're ready to keep an eye on your emails, you can actually just click on live answer and go from there. This live answer obviously is the best to use, but utilize what works for you, what works best for you and for your audience, your attendees. Okay. And then here you can add a handout. What that would be is you go to the handout section here, and maybe let's say maybe you're doing a training or a promotion or whatever, and you're going to give your attendees a free gift, a free download for attending. Well, you would upload the file here under handouts, and then you can have it set up to show a download link on the webinar at a certain time, so your attendee can actually download it. Okay. Now, once you're done with that, click on Continue, and that's going to take you to the Extra Settings section. This is where you're going to be entering, first of all, your autoresponders information. Now, if you use either of these 4 autoresponders listed here, you can have it set up to where it will send your registered attendees and add them automatically to your autoresponder. So whether you use Mail.it, Aweber, MailChimp, or GetResponse, you can build your list as you're getting attendees to your webinar. Now, if you don't use either one of these systems, they're going to have a setup in Autonars where you can actually download your list of leads and subscribers and then import them into your autoresponder system yourself. So if you use Traffic Wave or other systems like that, you can just import them into your system. Okay. And then you have your replay button and link here. And then once you're done with all this setup here, you click on Save and Exit. Okay. And that's going to take you back to here. Now, another thing that's pretty cool is they have it where you can actually, they're going to have pre-made webinars that you can use for affiliate products that you can promote and then earn commissions on those products. So let's click on Create New. And I'm going to just call this pre-made webinar 1. Okay. Click on Create. And then I'm going to click on Edit. Now what I'm going to do, instead of filling out all this stuff here, I'm just going to go over here, click on Load Pre-Made Webinar. And right now there are 2 products listed in here. There's going to be more added in. And from what I understand, the one-time offers are going to have more and more pre-made webinars for you to use. Okay. But right now we have Group Traffic Profits or we have Review Wizard. So I'm going to choose Review Wizard and click on Load Webinar Settings. Now that automatically fills out all this information for you for this webinar, okay, to promote this product. And all you have to do is you enter in your tracking code here and then click on Continue. Enter in your affiliate link for this product right here and right here, okay? And then enter in your email question answering system right here. You can, just like I talked about earlier. Click Continue, and then enter in your autoresponder settings if you use one of these, or you can import or export the list, and import it to your autoresponder system yourself. Okay. So that is a quick rundown of Autonars. Let me show you this real quick though. Right here, the handouts. This is where you upload your handouts. It's got to be in a zip file, and they're going to have a file size limit, obviously, to keep the server from getting overloaded. And this is where you would upload your handouts for your webinars. And then links, this is where you get your affiliate links for the products that are going to be made available as pre-made webinars. So you would click on the button here to get your links. And then you want to make sure you have your actual Autonars receipt ID so you can actually access these webinars, pre-made webinars. So that is a quick rundown of Autonars. I know I did a real quick overview. There's, again, like I said, there's tutorials in the back office on how things work. This is going to be a lifesaver for a lot of people. Now, I know the only one thing one thing that's great about this is you can have these automated webinars going 24/7, 365, working for you. The downfall is, of course, if you would like to do live webinars, this isn't going to work for you if you'd like to only do live webinars. However, for most people can't afford a good webinar system, live webinar system, like GoToMeeting, GoToWebinars, or Webinar Jam. A lot of people can't afford those. Okay? They typically have high monthly costs, and typically you can only have a few attendees or a limited amount of attendees, and that can be a burden right there. This is going to be a game changer and a lifesaver for a lot of people who simply want a way to completely automate their webinars for their business. Okay? Now again, if you're one that likes to always do live webinars, this may not work for you. Okay. However, if you are someone who wants to fully automate your at least the webinar part of your business. Fully automate that. So you can basically set it and forget it. Get it all set up and let it go automatically. Then this is definitely for you. So, again, as I'm making this video, right now it's June 8th, 2017. What you want to do is make sure you bookmark this page. Now, if you're watching this video on YouTube, bookmark this video, put it in your video favorites, make sure you bookmark this URL. Or if you're watching this on my blog or wherever, make sure you bookmark the page this is on. And then click the link on this page on June 15th at 10 a.m. Eastern when the product goes live so you can get it at the best possible price. Because like I said, whenever Mike and Brett do a launch, it's usually a very short 3 to 4 day launch like this one's going to be. And once the launch is over with, it's either going to be gone forever or it's going to be a very, very, very drastically increased price after the launch if it's available at all. So, and also remember that by the time the Autonars product is actually available, I will have a huge list of bonuses for you, simply as my thank you for purchasing Autonars through my link on this page. So, again, bookmark this page and get ready to purchase Autonars at 10 a.m. Eastern on June 15th. With that, I want to thank you for watching and look forward to talking with you very soon. And I wish you much success creating your own automated webinars using the Autonars system. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to talking with you very soon. Have a great day.